The story of Jacob, the man who wrestled with God. Jacob was the son of Isaac and Rebekah, and the twin brother of Esau. Even before they were born, the two brothers struggled within their mother's womb. When the time came for Rebekah to give birth, Esau came out first, red and hairy, but Jacob followed, holding tightly to his brother's heel, a sign of the struggle that would follow them all their lives. As they grew, Esau became a skillful hunter, while Jacob was quiet and preferred to stay near home. Their father Isaac loved Esau because of the game he brought home, but Rebekah loved Jacob. One day, Esau returned from the field exhausted and hungry. Jacob had cooked some lentil stew and Esau begged for it. Jacob agreed to give him the food only if Esau sold him his birthright, the special blessing and inheritance of the firstborn. Desperate, Esau agreed, showing how little he valued his blessing. Later, when Isaac was old and blind, Rebekah helped Jacob disguise himself as Esau to receive the blessing from his father. Jacob wore Esau's clothes and covered his arms with goat skins to feel hairy like his brother. Isaac, deceived, blessed Jacob, giving him the promise of prosperity and leadership. When Esau found out, he was furious and planned to kill Jacob. Fearing for his life, Jacob fled to Haran, where his uncle Laban lived. On his journey, Jacob stopped to rest for the night. Using a stone for a pillow, he dreamed of a ladder reaching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending on it. At the top stood the Lord, who promised to bless Jacob, give him descendants as numerous as the dust of the earth, and bring him back safely to his land. When Jacob woke, he said, "Surely the Lord is in this place." He named it Bethel, meaning house of God. In Haran, Jacob met Rachel, Laban's daughter, and fell deeply in love with her. He agreed to work 7 years for Laban to marry her. But when the time came, Laban deceived him, giving him his older daughter Leah instead. Jacob was angry but agreed to work 7 more years for Rachel, whom he loved. Over the years, Jacob's family grew. He had 12 sons and a daughter, who would become the ancestors of the 12 tribes of Israel. After 20 years, God told Jacob to return to his homeland. On the way, Jacob feared meeting Esau again. He prayed earnestly and sent gifts ahead to appease his brother. That night, a mysterious man appeared and wrestled with Jacob until dawn. When the man saw that Jacob would not let go, he touched Jacob's hip and dislocated it. Still, Jacob refused to release him until he received a blessing. The man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men and have overcome." Jacob realized he had wrestled with God himself. When the brothers finally met, Esau ran to embrace Jacob and forgave him. Jacob returned to Canaan and lived there with his family. In his old age, he blessed his sons and prophesied their futures. When he died, his sons carried him to be buried beside Abraham and Isaac. Jacob's life was marked by struggle, transformation, and faith. Though he began as a deceiver, God molded him into a man of promise, the father of the nation of Israel. Jacob's story reminds us that even when we fail or make mistakes, God's purpose still stands. He can transform our struggles into blessings if we hold on to him with faith, just as Jacob did.